Welcome back. George Alexander Muthoot joining us now, Muthoot Finance, to talk to us about some of the developments there. George, good morning. Good to have you back. Seeing strong growth this quarter. In fact, retained 15% loan growth guidance for FY21 as well. So it seems to be looking good. Do you see this continuing going forward into FY22? What's the outlook looking like?
Good morning and thank you. I think we had given a guidance of 15%. But we see in the next quarter also, we already reached 14% of growth. So probably in the next 2 quarters, we'll see much better growth also, definitely more than 15%. At present, I'm not able to give a number to it, but certainly it will be much higher than the 15% guidance which had already given regarding the AUM growth. Because we see we have come up with some new products, new innovations, etc. in the market for these next 2 quarters also.
Okay, and we'll come to that in a moment. Just on margins, Q-on-Q improvement, but still lower year-on-year. What is your guidance when it comes to borrowing costs? Is there a case for margins to expand?
Yeah, I think borrowing cost has been coming down in the last, after the corona, that means the last 6 months, borrowing cost has definitely come down. Because earlier we were getting the non-convertible debentures issued at 9.5 and 10%. Now, the recent issue, which we did about 2,000 crores, which we did 10 days back, actually it was at 7.5 and 8%, 3 years and 5 years. It's actually, many investors were very much fond of it because it is one of the best investment possible because it's fully secured against gold receivables. So the 2,000 crore issue was fully subscribed on day 1 itself. So that simply shows that the people, customers and the public have immense confidence in the NCD. So going forward also, I don't think we will have much issue with regard to borrowing and funding. And to answer your question, the funding cost incremental has certainly come down almost by 1.5 to 2%. Now about the margins, yes, we have the interest spread. The interest spread is around 10% or 10.5%. We would like to keep it that way. So if our cost of borrowing incrementally and comes down, we will certainly pass it on to customer also.
Also wanted to understand how exactly are you seeing disbursements shape up and whether or not they're fresh loans or to existing customers, and also what's the average LTV on the loans?
Yeah, actually, many of our customers, 80% of our customers come back for a loan after some time. Probably they take a loan, they take back the gold jewelry, and after 2 months, if they want, they come back. So 70 to 80% of our customers are repeat customers. So they take back, they come back after 2 months. So, but now we are also seeing new customers also coming in. So new customers coming in and pledging gold and taking loans also. So we see a good number of new customers also coming. About the LTV, although our maximum LTV is capped at 75%, not everybody takes 75%. Some people take 65, 70, and on incremental borrowing, people may take only about 70%. But the portfolio which we have today, if you look market at today's gold price, the LTV is only 61% without the accrued interest and 63% only with the accrued interest. So there is definitely a lot of safety and margins in the existing portfolio also.
Sure. How is it that you're analyzing right now the competitive landscape, given the increased participation by banks also now when it comes to gold refinancing?
Yeah, we have to always be one up against all the competition. I always say, if there is a competition in a particular business, it only shows that that business has got prospects. So first thing is sure that gold loan business has got prospects. That's why new competition is also coming. Now we don't want to fight any competition, but we are also getting business. They are also getting business. Banks are doing it, but then what is the result of all this is that the overall market for gold loan is improving. People who are earlier little reluctant to pledge gold and take loans are also coming forward. Probably when they see all the new generation, old generation, big banks also giving gold loan, they would feel that gold loan is a good option. And certainly they are taking loan from there. Our business also, last half year or 3 months, it has grown by 14%. So it clearly shows that there is business for us also. But occasionally we come up with innovative products. So now we also see customers doing debt consolidation, in the sense that since the moratorium has been lifted, now they want to see how their debt consolidation happens. So any high cost debt, probably any high cost debt from any source, even a credit card, etc., or even a credit card which is high cost, they can always come to Muthoot and probably take a gold loan and consolidate that loan into a gold loan with less interest. So we have interest rates ranging from 11.9% to 22%. So there are schemes where they can get money at low cost, and probably it will help them in their debt consolidation. That's what we see, and we are driving that also in the next 2 quarters.
Okay. What about subsidiaries as well? Contribute about 11% of the gross loan assets. At the same time, the recovery, both in HFC and MFI subsidiaries, how's that been, and how do they continue to contribute? Do you remain conservative when it comes to both these businesses?
Yes, you're right, because the subsidiaries constituted little more than 12% of our assets in March. Now it is between 10, just little more than 10%. So the gold loan business has grown, but the subsidiaries business have not grown because it's almost flat. The home loans, the vehicle loans, etc., we see a flat growth only in the 6 months, and we will be a little cautious in the next 6 months also till we see what is the real market, etc., for the home loan, the vehicle loan, and the microfinance loan also. But as far as recovery is concerned, we have about 88% recovery in the microfinance, 92% recovery in the vehicle, home finance. In the home finance, it is, I think, 84%. In the vehicle finance, it is 82%, and in the MFI, it is 86%. This is well within the industry standards, and I'm sure that maybe after 6-12 months, the subsidiaries business also will come up. It's not that only gold loans will survive in future. Vehicle finance, microfinance, and also the home finance all have its own potential, and I'm sure after all these things come to probably a normalcy, probably in the next 6 to 12 months, these businesses also will grow, and we are ready to grow at that time. At present, we will take a cautious attitude.
All right, Mr. Muthoot, your asset quality has witnessed an improvement sequentially, and you have remained rather conservative in terms of lending in the last quarter in the non-gold portfolio. Now that there is a gradual recovery, now that we're seeing the lending as well picking up, what is the NPA trends that you foresee?
If it is the gold loans, there is no NPA in gold loan. It is a taken that there is no NPA in gold loan. What you see is only a technical NPA. They don't convert into a loan loss. That's just zero loan loss is what we have in the gold loan sector. In the other sectors, yes, NPAs. That's what I said. We will be looking at how things are shaping up in the next 6 months till March, till we really go full throttle into lending. So now we will be very, very cautious lending, both in the home finance and the vehicle finance. Microfinance has already started lending. I think they are at about 2,600 crores of portfolio. They are lending 150 crores new lending in these months also. So microfinance has started lending. The other two, we are taking a very cautious approach.
Okay, fair enough. And now nearly 19.7% of your gold loan customers have been transacting online as per the data. Your business, though, is a lot more branch driven. So how prepared are you as a company to shift completely to the digital mode in terms of your collections, in terms of your disbursements? Is that something that the company is proactively looking at now?
Yeah, yes. See, many of our customers, actually, we have doubled our customers who have been using the online platform. But please understand that two things, everything we can do online, whether to take a top-up loan, whether to disburse a loan, whether to repay a loan, or to pay interest, yes. But for pledging the gold and for taking back the ornaments, they have to perforce come to the branch because the gold has to be checked, stored, and while they are taking back, they have to come to the office and take it back. So those two things, we are trying to see how we can help customers, not digitally though, but how we can help customers to sit in the comfort of their home and then do this physical transfer of gold also. But otherwise, people are transacting gold. But having said that, it is not that everybody is very comfortable with or transacting online. People still would like to, especially the small borrowers, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 people would certainly like to come to a branch and then do their transactions. And all our branches are generally between 4 to 5 kilometers of every customer. We have about 5,000 branches, so everybody is close to the branch also. But then online is generally meant for the bigger customers and even the smaller customers. Some of them use it for just paying interest, etc. But you can't wish away a branch or a gold loan business. You cannot have to me, as of today, we cannot have a gold loan business without a branch.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to, use both of the mediums as well, but things are definitely changing. Thank you so much for sharing with us the trends as well as the outlook on your business.